The bigger story is the pursuit of 19-0, which I don't think is just silly talk.
But how did this start? I don't know if it's because they had a great offseason. I get that. You're defending Super Bowl champs. But it almost feels like the media is looking at this saying they want this story to happen. And I look at the schedule. There's a tough 5-week schedule or a stretch where they got 4 road games. And I went, it's really hard to win like 12 or 13 games in the NFL, let alone to go 19-0.
Here's the reason I think it is likely.
Okay.
It is more likely than any other team has ever been in the league. They went 14-1 with Brady under center last year. The only game they lost with Brady was Seattle. They were at the 1-yard line with 30 seconds left, and they didn't score to tie it. So they went, ostensibly, could have been 15-0 with Brady. Not only that, but they beat the hell out of 2 teams in the playoffs from the AFC, non-competitive games, and didn't even play well. Then in the Super Bowl, they spot the NFC champions 25 points with 23 minutes left, and they erased the lead. To that group, they had Gronkowski because he wasn't playing, Brooks, and Gilmore.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Do you think they're going 19-0?
I do.
All right, I'll bet you dinner.
Where do you like to eat?
You can pick.
You ever been to a ground round?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I've been to the Brown Derby before. I'll go to Ponderosa.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll do all of those things. Yeah, but at the Super Bowl in Minnesota, I'll buy you dinner if the Patriots are there and they win and they go 19-0. Because I don't see.
Then it's going to have to happen on Monday.
Yeah.
After. You're going to spend an extra day in Minnesota, you weirdo?
Yes, I will. I love Minnesota in February.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen.
Do you think it's ludicrous to talk about this?
No, not ludicrous. I know that we haven't had a story to talk about in the offseason in the NFL. Like, what has been the big story? We're trying to make Kaepernick a big story. This one came along at a great time. All of a sudden, USA Today goes, you know what? The odds of them going 19-0. Vegas puts out odds. They're the biggest favorites we've had in a long, long time to win the Super Bowl. Everybody jumped on it because there's nothing else to talk about. If you had a controversy in the NFL, we had Deflategate, and then you had the Kaepernick stuff, Ray Rice stuff. There's been something. We haven't had anything in the offseason. The offseason has been owned by the NBA, not the NFL.
You're right, and that's the other interesting thing about this training camp, too. This is the first time since 2013 the Patriots haven't had some poop storm swirling around.
Yeah.
13 was Hernandez, Tim Tebow, and they had Welker. Yeah, that was the Welker year. 14, Revis came. 15, Deflategate. 16, Deflategate. There's nothing that's going on in this camp except for football that we aren't supposed to evaluate yet.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.